Hello, hello again. Thank you so much for being here this evening with all of us. Today is a very special night, but before I get into what is going to transpire this evening, I would like first to make a land acknowledgement. I would like to acknowledge that we are on the territories of the Songhees and Esquimalt First Nations, on whose territories we operate, we live, and we raise our children today. And we have with us three generations of Venezuelan here tonight. We have the mother, Griselda, we have the daughter, Natalie, and we have the grandchild here, Maxine. So please say hi. Hi. That's good. Good. So they are joining us tonight to bring to you, from the comfort of your home, arepas. Arepas are very, very ordinary but very emotional dish for the Venezuelan because they cook it a lot and they love it. But I'm not going to tell you much more about it. I'm going to allow you to come with us here and enjoy this journey with Griselda and her family.
Thank you,
Gracias,
Silvia.
Julia.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Hola, Natalie.
Hola, Mavi.
Hi, Maxine. Thank you. First of all, I want to say thank you to my daughter and my granddaughters for this morning. They wake up at 4:30 in the morning and they took the ferry from Vancouver to Victoria.
Well, you didn't give me a choice.
No.
I wouldn't say no to you.
Excellent. So, well, today we're going to make arepas in three fillings, okay? We're going to do domino with beans, black beans, and cheese, and plantain. And we're going to do perico.
Okay, what is perico?
Perico is like a scrambled eggs.
Oh,
that's
okay.
what they were called here.
Great.
But in fact, perico is a combination of, we're going to see tomatoes, pepper, red pepper, green peppers, and onions. Right. And we call perico because this little parrot here, that was the story my grandma said for me. Can you see the colors? Okay. When I'm finished the dish, you will see they looks like a perico. Can you say like what is perico in English? A parrot.
A parrot, yes, or a toucan.
Oh, toucan, yes. Exactly.
Yes,
but you can
toucan.
see the yellow, the green, the blue, etc.
Great.
And
so
then,
you're going to put us to work today.
Yes. You want to do the dough.
Yes, I think we should do that. Should we start with beans first?
Yes, and I'm going to start with the beans. So
great.
Everybody know how to...
I can do that for you. You can boss me around.
Oh, really?
Yes. Just here.
You don't mind?
No, I don't mind.
So this is my kitchen,
today.
my rules.
Yes, your kitchen, your rules.
Oh, excellent. So you want to do this one first?
I can do that first.
Okay,
yes.
do this.
So, Mom, when did you start making arepas? How old were you when you make your first arepa on your own?
Oh, my God. I think I was around 5 years old.
5 years old. Wow.
Yeah. You're going to make
5
it in
years
Spanish?
old?
No. Yeah, I think when I was 5 years old, my grandma was always in the kitchen, and like everybody loved grandma. But I had a special bond with my grandma, and I spent a lot of time with her in the kitchen. So she was making arepas one day, and I say I want to learn, and she showed me how to do the dough, and I started doing. You will see when we start doing this moving. When we do the arepas, okay.
So is that something she taught you? You spent a lot of time with her in the kitchen? Is that how you learned to cook? So kind of how I learned to cook too.
Exactly. Well, you remember? Yeah. If meals are very special in South America, we spend a lot of time in the kitchen, okay? Yes. And of course, our children too. And in this case, Natalie and my other children, which one they also know how to make arepas. Even your brothers, they know how to make arepas.
Well, of course.
But if you're hungry, arepas is the best.
So arepas, tell us about arepas. How do the Venezuelan people eat arepas?
Well, we eat arepas like some people eat bread. Yeah.
So it's our daily bread.
Yes, it's our daily bread because we can have for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, and we can also have put inside anything you had in your fridge.
So many different fillings. So we're gonna be doing 3 fillings today, but really there are many numbers of fillings.
Yes.
So it can
less
be kind
over
of,
anything you have in your.
So it would be something that you had pork the night before, and then you would pull it out and make it like warm it up and stuff arepas with them normally. So is it a fancy? Are arepas fancy?
Well, yeah, of course.
Can they be fancy?
Yes, of course.
Even though it's everyday food.
Yes, of course.
How do you make an arepa fancy?
We still had a party, okay? So we had a nice tiny arepas, and we put cheese, the dough with cheese, and we fry the arepas. And they are tiny like that, and you open it and put a special cheese. It's like
like an hors d'oeuvre.
Yes.
Okay, so it can be fancy. So it's something I remember. My favorite part of a wedding would be after midnight, when everybody had been drinking and been dancing and having a great time. The arepas come out.
They call arepitas.
Yes, arepitas.
Arepitas would mean
arepas.
little arepas.
Yes.
Okay, so I have the tomatoes ready here.
Okay.
This is ready because
let's turn it on. No, I think we need a little fire.
Yes, we need a fire here.
Bacon. Does it have to have bacon?
No, actually, because I know they had an auction for vegetarian, you don't need to put bacon in your beans. Okay.
So arepa is the main ingredient of the arepa in the dough.
Yeah.
What's the main ingredient?
Corn.
Yes, so corn.
Yeah.
But there's something different about the corn in the arepa dough. What makes it what it is?
Well, they're making it. That's a creation in Venezuela. So this is you call the dough it's pre-cooked, no?
So it's a pre-cooked white corn refined meal. So it's going to come together really quickly, unlike you would have like a tortilla dough from Mexico, which is some of my favorites, but it's a lot more refined. So it comes together really quickly. So you doesn't have to rest too long. You'll see us as we put it together. So this is something we would do at home, kind of if we're in a rush. Yeah. It doesn't matter if you're in a rush, you can make an arepa in a rush.
No, yeah. Oh, wow, because we want to tell everybody, if you're in a rush, how you can make arepas in a rush.
Oh, yes, we can talk about rush arepas. Okay, so we have some pepper here, and you're going to make beans.
Beans, yeah.
Okay, so beans is one of our
caraotas negras.
Caraotas negras. Yeah, there's no translation for that in Spanish.
Black beans.
Yeah, black beans. Yes.
Okay.
So beans, obviously, a very important staple in our food. Very healthy.
We use actually black beans in other dishes like a pabellón.
Yeah, a lot of dishes. So they're always around the house.
Yes.
So domino. What is it called, domino?
Well, the domino is the game.
So like the board.
Exactly.
Like the board game.
So we do with the domino is they're white and black.
Yes.
Okay, and that's exactly like what we want to do is want to have the black beans. Okay, I'm using this one. Sorry. Okay, they are the organic. Okay. Normally it's natural the way we made the black beans. They are natural, so we do from scratch.
From dry.
From dry. Okay.
But I think for the magic of television, we're gonna be doing canned, and these are quite nice.
Yeah. So we want to do this. I don't know. So
we're gonna render the bacon.
Yes.
We're gonna render the bacon and let it cook until it gets a little crispy.
Exactly. When I use my magic, I love this. This is something we used to cook with these ones. Okay, and I want to take some of this.
Yeah.
Oh, you're forgetting this.
Oh my God.
Don't think it's going to be easy today for you.
No, God, no.
I love how to help.
You never let me get off easy. That's for sure. I remember cooking with you when I was very, very little.
Well, we're still doing that as a tradition every Christmas. This Christmas. Last Christmas we couldn't do it, but normally
every chance we get. It's definitely a cooking around with family back home. It's very, very important for us. So, Mom, arepas are something. can it be a fast food? Do people eat it on the go?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
How would, if you're in Caracas, how would that be? What are they like? Are they little trucks or like little shops?
Oh yeah,
we also
we had areperas. They call areperas. They had a huge places, a huge restaurant. When the only thing they sell there is arepas
and the fillings. How many fillings?
Oh my God, I think they are like 100 fillings.
Yes. Yeah, so you have they're kind of like those gelato shops where you go and they have like 200 flavors of gelato, but like 100 fillings of gelato. You haven't seen that because you haven't been back to Venezuela yet.
No, you
Hopefully.
will
one day.
Okay, so I'm gonna start here with here because I'm gonna put the onions right here. Do you have the onions?
Yes. So you're gonna be making a sofrito.
The sofrito, yeah.
All or half?
You can use only half, please.
Okay, perfect. So we're gonna start and we want to. How long do you want to cook them?
Well, until they change color. You see the onion normally when you start frying the onion, they change color.
Yeah.
Like a crystallizing, yeah?
Yeah, so you don't want to caramelize them, you just want to have them softened.
Yes.
Golden brown. Okay, a little golden. Yes. And then so the sofrito does every house make a different sofrito or is it always the same?
Well, normally yes, they have onion, garlic, peppers, and tomatoes. In this case, for the perico, we want to use tomato, okay? For the beans.
Oh, good. That's looking really nice and
render. They look very nice. So now we're going to put the rest of the onion here, please.
Smelling good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it smells good.
The smell of bacon. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Are you guys hungry?
Oh, my God. Every time I could have had a full meal and there's arepas and I'll eat two.
Oh,
it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, but like they're so filling.
Yes.
I've had 3 before, and that's like the most I've ever had.
Oh my God!
And did you regret it?
Yes.
Yes. Definitely would say start with 1. 2 is always good. Don't do 3. It's a lot. I mean.
Okay, so let's put the pepper and.
Are we doing all the pepper here?
Half of each, please.
Okay, so about a cup.
Yes.
Of pepper to 6.
And you can put the green pepper too, please. And take a look. If I can show you guys here.
Yeah, we have the camera here.
The camera, and I just want you guys see Can you see the color of the
we put it right here, Mom. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Right no, this camera here.
Oh, this camera. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
No, that's okay.
Take a look. This we have green.
Yes. So you see, Max, all the colors of the parrots.
All the color of the parrot.
Yes.
It smells so good.
Yes.
Oh well, you know what you're gonna eat.
Definitely makes you hungry. I remember waking up on the weekends. On Sundays, and you would make a big arepa spread.
Yes.
With all the different fillings. And eggs, would you say eggs would be more something we would have in the morning?
Yes. Yeah. Definitely, eggs, they are breakfast.
Yes.
Okay, so.
Yeah. So we have some onions here with the bacon for the beans.
Yes.
And what should we be doing next?
Now we want to do what? I want to put this one here.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? If you put these peppers right here.
Perfect.
Okay, because we want to put the beans. That's it. Please, no more.
And it's so. And would you say, okay, here's the question: are arepas healthy?
Yes, they are gluten free.
So you can have them all the time.
Yes, they are gluten free. So. I don't know how many calories. I don't think I ever want to count the calories.
You know, when you're doing international food, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Right?
You guys enjoy because they are delicious.
Can I start making the dough?
Yes.
It is my favorite part. We want to be making about 10 arepas, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 arepas.
Great.
No? I have people say like, we need to make more arepas.
Yeah, we have the director, we have our camera.
Come on. I think we can make, do all the packets.
Okay, we'll do the whole pack. Okay, you're good for 15? Okay, great.
Yeah, people say, no, 10. Okay, perfect. So you can see.
Up.
Yeah,
okay,
the
so I'm going to measure just for the camera.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
The sofrito is ready, okay? And I'm going to pour the beans. Okay. Oh, let me see. I have something here. Yeah. Okay. The beans.
That looks so good.
Oh, yes.
So how long ago did you move to Victoria, Mom?
Oh, we moved to Victoria.
Well, yes.
Yeah. Natalie, you came first in
Yeah.
2001.
Yeah.
You can just to study English.
Yep.
And I couldn't stay in Venezuela thinking my children, two of
You
them.
couldn't stay away from me?
No, but you were complaining about the food. You were
complaining about the food?
Yes, you would say, Mom, please.
I was really happy just eating hot dogs. All the time. I was
Anyway,
like,
yeah, but when I moved in 2002, I remember the first scene, my children, they were living in a homestay family. And I arrived and we moved very close by then because really my heart was in pieces thinking I didn't have my children with me, even though I have two more over there. But, you know, we are family. We're
You
like
had
the
to
three
come.
musketeers.
yes.
Okay?
More?
Yes. So then, what we did was that I remember I arrived and you say, "What are you gonna cook today?"
Yes. Yes. Yeah, there was a
me a
definite culture shock when it came to the food. Nothing tasted well enough for
Yes.
me. Everything needed more sofrito, more salt,
Yes.
more spice, more flavor. But I think mostly I just wanted my mom's cooking. Yes, I definitely miss
You
that.
remember the pork didn't taste the same.
Yes, definitely.
The meat didn't taste the same. The
I just was
chicken.
missing my mom's touch. Right?
Yes,
I had an amazing homestay mother.
Yes.
Was a terrific cook, but definitely didn't cook as flavorful as you did.
No, because
So I'm going to start the dough. So I'm going to show our viewers here what the loose arepa dough looks like. It's when it's dry, it kind of has the texture of very fine polenta. You see, it's very nice and fine, and it's going to come together quite quickly.
It almost feels like sand.
It does feel like sand, yeah. So I started. We have a bigger crew today than we did last time, so we're going for 12 to 15 arepas. So I'm going to be busy working here. Good thing I had extra hands. 4 cups, and then we're going to start slowly adding 4 to 5 cups of room temperature water. The secret to making a good arepa, a fluffy, light arepa, because you will see how dense the dough really is to really make sure there's no clumps and that the dough is sufficiently moist.
We need a wood spoon, right?
Yeah.
and we're gonna
So
put
we're
it
gonna start.
all.
No, I use my hands.
Oh.
Yeah.
I-
Some people,
yeah,
some
I
people
never-
do that. They use it
with a wooden spoon?
with the fork.
No.
I'm
Hands-
very traditional, and I need to use my hands to get the feeling.
Well, that's
Okay.
that's really the best way that you feel that there's no lumps, and you can start with 4 cups, and then start adding as you see it absorb. It's gonna absorb quite quickly.
You
And this
put the
is the
salt?
conversation, not yet, but you can help me. You can add some salt.
Yes.
This is the conversation you were having about the refined corn. It's quite refined, so it soaks up all the juice, all the water quite quickly.
Don't be afraid to put salt.
Yes.
I like my. You will feel when you have your arepa ready and you had a bite of the arepa, the dough taste. You know, they get that a little
It's
salt.
like when you're in why does everything taste so much better at a restaurant? It's because the chef has a very heavy hand in the salt.
Yes.
And salt is it's a flavor enhancer, obviously. So I would say for this amount of dough, you would probably want to do 2 teaspoons.
Yes, that's
of
what I did.
salt.
Okay,
And
this is
if you
the
want to
cilantro.
taste it, it's fine to eat as this. I try it. You want to try it and tell me if it needs some salt. Oh,
More salt.
I would say I need.
A little more salt.
Can you
Okay.
help me out? I would say start.
Okay, I'm gonna move
There you
now to the beans here, and I'm gonna put
no, I
this
think
is a cilantro. Okay, a little
me
thin
more
of cilantro. Just wanna put it in there. Ooh, this
Oh,
looks
it's
so
smelling
good.
really nice.
I love
So
cilantro.
Yes. Definitely cilantro is something that we cook a lot with.
Yes.
In
Some people
soups.
they don't like cilantro.
Yeah, well, everybody's taste buds are really different. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that taste like soap to them.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I don't know how come, but anyway, so you can see we're gonna do. Everybody knows the plantain. Okay.
The cousin of the banana.
The cousin of the banana.
That's right.
El plátano. Okay, we're gonna be.
So, for the viewers,
Yes.
when finding plantains, they might not look like this.
No, the
when,
one looks green.
And how long does it take for the plantain to go from that fully green color, which is usually what you find at the stores generally?
Maybe a week.
A week. Okay, so if you want to make sure that when you're making hallacas, you want to make sure that you have the plantain addition.
The hallacas or the arepas?
Did I say hallacas? Did I say hallacas? That's for our next episode when we make the Christmas version of this. No, arepas.
Yeah.
That would be a much longer show.
Oh yeah. Then
Yes.
We need like 10 people in here, and like it'd take 5 hours.
And a lot of alcohol.
And some music.
A lot of music.
lot of
Yes.
This is another thing, a traditional in Venezuelan family, is the music.
Yes.
We love to dance. We like to sing when we're cooking. I think it is everybody.
So I'm just going to show the viewer here,
Please.
the texture of the dough. So you want it to be kind of like a Play-Doh. Yes, like Play-Doh. Very. Yeah, you owe me Coke. So it's quite different from a bread dough. It's going to be kind of sandy, but it's going to maintain its shape quite well. You're going to see it as we start shaping them. And yeah, so that's how your dough should look like. It would stand quite well as well if you make it. Thank you.
It has a perfect taste.
Great. Thanks for the help. If you make it an hour, 2 hours before, like especially if you're entertaining, you can make it ahead of time. Just don't put it in the fridge. Leave it at room temperature.
Yes.
You might just need a little bit of water to.
Yeah. You need more water?
No, I think we'll test it out. Tell me what you think.
You do not want to freeze this.
No, it does not freeze well.
Perfect.
Okay.
Now,
Great.
did you put oil?
Not yet. So oil. That's that.
So
Some
the-
people add oil. Some
Yes.
people don't. But we're gonna do. And why do you like adding oil?
I do like oil
Yes.
I
Why
don't-
do you like that?
because I think it's the masa or the dough.
The dough. Yeah.
Because they're more
Go ahead. I'll tell you.
Go ahead. Homogeneous?
That's good.
That's how they say homogeneous?
Homogeneous. Like
Yes.
homogeneous.
Yes.
That's the.
So, be careful. Be careful.
Okay, so it's kind of like it just gives you a nice.
Take a look how they change. See?
Yeah, so it does make it more homogenized. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Okay.
Good word.
Yes, it's a good
How
word.
you learn
Yes.
something every day, Maxine.
Okay, so can we start shaping?
Yes, please.
Okay, so we're
And
gonna do this
show.
together. Okay, so Mom, I remember
Yes.
that when I was growing up, that my goal was to make the arepas as round and perfect as Grandma.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
She was the best.
Yes. So we're gonna be doing this together.
Yeah.
Okay,
Take a look.
I'm gonna be the one doing the one show for the viewer. So you want to start by doing a nice little ball, and make sure that you cover all those ridges. So nice and
Okay.
round, and then from here you're gonna start squeezing a little bit until it kind of starts flattening on its own. And then when you get like there,
Looks like a chubby pancake.
like a chubby pancake. Yes. That's a good way to put it in.
Good way to
And
spread.
then you have your arepa right there. Okay. So how many arepas do you think you've eaten in your lifetime?
Oh my God, I don't know. I don't know. I actually had a count.
Okay, so we're
Okay.
gonna start cracking the eggs.
Cracking
So
the
if it's
eggs.
nice and dry, you can see that.
Yeah, let me
starting to
see
caramelize
if I
a little
can.
bit.
If I can show the viewers,
Yes.
take a look at this.
Oh, if we had smell-o-vision. it would
Oh
be
my
so
God,
great.
yes.
Smell
Yeah.
it?
Smell-o-vision.
Then I'm gonna crack the eggs. Okay,
Very
one.
nice.
I wanna do 6 eggs.
So we have like 6 so far.
6. Okay. So how many arepas would you make in the morning when you? So there was 3 of us at home.
I
3
actually,
hungry, loud children
I'm gonna,
all the time.
I always make like the packet, the full packet.
A full pack?
Yeah, because
God.
you can save it. Remember?
That must be a lot of leftovers.
I don't know. I don't remember ever having any leftovers in the house
No,
ever.
with arepas you don't have leftovers
No.
at
Okay.
all.
Do they make good leftovers?
Oh yes.
Yeah. So
You actually after you can fry the
Oh,
arepa. Remember
okay.
when you pass through
So
egg?
that's something actually very good for the viewer to know. So we're going to today grill our arepas the more traditional way, which is grilling and then finishing in the oven.
So you want to put the eggs in a size because they want to finish cook the eggs with the heat, okay? And we're gonna fry the plantains, and you wanna put these ones.
Yes. So So we have our raw arepas here, ready to grill.
Yes.
And we're gonna move to this side over there. So we have a really nice fancy setup here with this grill, which is really nice. If at home you don't have that, a pan will do. A nice cast iron pan is what I use. My choice. And this will cook for about 5 minutes. Ooh.
You can use this.
Let's get this.
Thank you. Using this. There we go. So you can see this is alive. We are alive. This is real.
Yes, this is cooking live. Yeah, just a second.
Now we're gonna do the plantain here.
You need the confidence of having done this a few times. So
well, talking about that, Natalie,
Nice.
when Natalie was, how old you were, Natalie, when you started cooking?
at 8?
Yeah, so my sweet daughter,
What are you gonna embarrass me?
I told her to cook,
We're on live television.
and I remember she did this. She put her up there, and she was doing this.
Okay, yeah. So I haven't always been this confident in the kitchen. Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
so
you had to bring me down. It's like my sister's here.
No, I just, well, you try to protect yourself. That's good.
Well, you
All right.
have to be confident in the kitchen, and I wasn't then.
We are, and what I'm doing here is fry the plantain.
Oh, smells so good.
All right. So
That smell, like right away, as soon as they go, you can smell them. Okay, so we're gonna go to. You're doing the plantains now.
yes.
So would this be, what do you call when the plantain is at this level of sweetness?
they
Maduro?
are maduros?
Mm-hmm.
So they
ripen.
call ripen or
Yeah.
or they are ready.
So how do you know how quickly do they cook? They cook quicker than you think.
Yes. Well, in this kitchen, yes.
Okay, I think these guys are good, so I'm going to pull them out and put them here in the bowl, and then we're going to put them in the oven. So these are the arepas right before they go in the oven. So you just want to give them a nice little grill. Nice, if it burns a little bit, it's okay. And then we're just going to put them in the oven. So Max, you can hold them for me. Just going to
Hold
stick
them
this
hard,
in the oven.
Maxine.
It's going to be a little bit hot. Such a great helper.
All right.
Okay, very true.
I think the viewers can see. Take a look of the plantain.
The oven is at about 400 degrees, and they're going to be in there for about how long, Mom?
Around 20 minutes.
Okay.
We had
Do you
a
flip
watch.
them?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm going to use my phone to put a timer.
Yes.
If we keep talking, we're probably going to forget about this.
Okay, and now we're gonna prepare, Maxine. I
Okay.
had a small piece of cheese. Oh,
So I have to use a timer for myself because otherwise
Yes.
they will stay in there.
20 minutes.
Oh, okay. Timer. 20
Okay,
minutes.
so we do have the plantain ready here. And we're gonna start organizing all the fillings.
Yeah, so Maxine, you can do some cheese.
And here, please.
This
And
side.
the big one.
The bigger side.
We'll
So
take a
what is
look.
the most popular filling for an arepa on an everyday basis in a household?
Well, I think the most common is the perico
For breakfast?
for breakfast.
Yeah.
Perico, they wanna use perico because it's easy and actually
It's super filling, right?
super filling.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
you have the protein from the eggs, the carbs from the arepa. Carbs. Oh.
Don't say that.
Oh yeah, in case the viewer didn't know, the corn was a carb. It's a complex carb, so I think you're okay.
Yeah, okay. So
So look at the beans; they're looking so nice. So the juice is quite reduced, which is
yeah,
nice.
you can see.
Yeah. So you want them quite dry,
Yes. So that's the reason they're gonna be there.
and that's because you don't want it to be too soggy in your arepa,
no.
right?
Do you
want it-
like to do the avocado?
I would love to do the avocado. Yes.
Okay, we have a knife here.
So, Mom, what did you miss the most that first year when you moved here? Food-wise.
The chicken didn't taste the same.
Yes.
I love chicken. I really love chicken. And
Yes, we ate a lot of chicken at
yeah,
home.
we
I
ate a lot of
remember
chicken. The chicken didn't taste the same.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I was missing my arepas. So I found a place in Vancouver, and we called the gentleman, and he was very nice. He sent to us the harina pan, and also sent to us another delicious, remember, like cocosetes.
Oh, all the snacks. Like
snacks.
Like every country has their candy bars, the stuff that you go to the corner store and buy, and like her candies. And I was so excited when I opened that box.
Yeah, it was a nice
I still
surprise.
get excited when I get my snacks.
Yeah, well,
just the little things.
Yeah,
right?
to miss, I miss many things from my country. The first year, when I moved to Canada, I was thinking I was come back in 3 months.
I remember that. Yes.
Remember? And I said to one of my best friends, "Don't worry, I will be back in 3 months." And
that's right. You left all our household.
Yes.
Packed all her stuff.
3 months. And honestly, the first time I came back to Venezuela was 10 years after.
Yes.
Yes, 10 years after, because you know what? When you emigrate and you have to adapt to the place, and you have to make other countries your home. I start working, I start having friendship, and take me a long time to say, I'm going to go back to Venezuela, but I was missing to be in Canada.
You were missing, so
yes,
it was the reverse.
Yes.
Did you make Canada home quickly, or how long did it take for you to make Canada for it to feel like home?
I can say like a 3 years.
Yeah.
Because I was very lucky, so get a lot of good friends, Canadian friends. By the way, when I moved in here, I only found one lady from Venezuela.
It's amazing. I mean, 20 years ago, most of our viewers are in Victoria. Is that correct? Most of our viewers are in Victoria. Victoria wasn't this immigrant fault 20 years ago.
Now, thank God for all my Venezuelan friends right now. We almost are being here. Well, I almost has 100 Venezuelan people.
Amazing.
Yeah. So
I remember there was us and another lady.
Yeah,
and
Linda,
that was it.
Linda. She rests in peace. She's no longer with us. I knew they have another people, but they were very, very close, so they didn't expose themselves to say, "Hey, I'm from Venezuela."
So, would you say the community is really what made Canada feel more like home?
Yes.
To you once you had your community, and that happened when you started working?
Yeah, no, actually, when I went to the gym every day, because that was the only thing I couldn't do, go to the gym.
That was my first job too, at the same gym.
Yes, and the lady, one of the trainer there, she noticed my English was terrible.
You worked so hard. Do you remember when we used to go to the grocery store together?
Yes.
And we were your translators?
Yeah, and you didn't say exactly the same I told you to say.
Well, you said a lot of. So what was the story? My mom would say to me, "Okay, tell the butcher that I want this cut." I'm like, I don't know the translation to that cut, so I would explain it to the butcher as best as I could, and my mom would look at me and be like, "You didn't say that right. That's not what you said." I'm like, "We don't even speak English. What do you know what I'm saying?"
Well, because the sentences in Spanish, they are very long. Okay, and in English you just reduce. And I said, this little girl is not saying exactly.
You thought I was tricking.
Yes.
Yes. I'm like, no,
I trust you. Okay. But, it's difficult when you put all your trust in your child, when you're the mom, and you suppose have to be the person who is teaching them.
Yeah, definitely.
And they are passing to be your teachers.
But, that's such a common, and I'm glad you touched on that, because that is such a common situation of an immigrant, of a young immigrant family. The children end up being the ones that teach the parents, or even open their brains to new ideas. I mean, you have opened my brain to a lot of new ideas, a lot of crazy ideas too, but that's another story. But yeah, the children guide you in your
Yes.
in the immigration journey a lot of the times. And that was definitely the case for me. Like it was a good 3 years before you went to the grocery store.
Yeah, yeah.
On your own.
I had a map on myself. I drove my children to school
A map. Oh, that's right.
and then come back. No,
Yeah.
never turn any road because I didn't want to lose myself, be in nowhere, no English. I remember one time a police stopped me and I say, oh my God. And I think they
Were
just,
you speeding?
no, it wasn't a school zone.
So you were speeding.
No, I didn't speed it. Anyway, so
Speedy Gonzalez. over
I was
here.
saying to the police, I'm sorry, not English. And he say, oh, Spanish. And he said, yeah, yo sé un poquito de español.
Oh, that's
And
so
I say,
cute.
yeah, so what did you know?
Did he ask you for
Unas-
your phone number?
No. Una cerveza, por favor.
So he could not help you.
No.
No.
But I didn't have the ticket and he let me go.
Okay.
Okay,
So charm works a long way. So you're telling the viewer.
no. I just smile. I smile and he said sorry.
And this is before Google phone.
Yes.
Like, I mean, this is 20 years ago. It's a lot different also. I see a lot of newcomers. Technology has made.
Oh my God, if I had that 10, 20 years ago.
You would not have needed me for the grocery store.
No.
I've seen this beautiful newcomers. I'm very lucky. I live in a neighborhood in Vancouver that's East Vancouver, full of newcomers, new immigrants. And they're on their phone with the butcher, with the Google Translate, and they can tell them exactly what they want.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. We
Yeah.
did not have that.
No,
No.
we didn't have it. And so Sangar, now I don't need it.
Your
I
English
will-
is amazing, Mom.
Well,
You've
thank
done
you. I
so
still make
proud
a
of you.
mistake. Please, I apologize for that.
You're-
I work full time.
Yep.
I'm totally integrated
Independent, yep.
in that, totally. So I'm very proud to say, take time, but let me tell you, it's not impossible. It's
How old were you? Can I ask you how old you were when? You
yes.
don't have to lie. I mean, you don't have to. I meant you don't have to say.
I was 40 something when I
40 something.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Think
turning.
you were my age, Mom.
Yes. Can you imagine that?
You were my age.
I just did 36.
33. No, I'm going to be 40 this year. Very
Yeah,
proudly.
I'm actually going to turn in 60 this year. It's
Yep.
my big one.
So this is what arepas do. They're good for your skin.
Anyways, yeah. So,
So you were 40. Was
Yes.
it? Yeah,
Did
the
you-
timer is
did
on.
you turn?
Okay, I'm going to turn them.
Yes. Please. And I actually have.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect timing, Mom.
And I just look at that, and they looks almost ready.
No, they need.
I want to show the beans. They're almost ready. I just gonna leave in few minutes, and they're gonna be done.
Okay.
Yes, I'm
take
gonna
that
do this, leaving the salt in here, moving everything because we're gonna start with the filling.
Oh, it's smelling so good, Mom.
Nice. Yeah, so
Yeah.
we do have the beans. Oh, when I move
Oh,
this one
look at this
to
plantain.
here, where is my?
You're
So we have the
looking-
2 cheese.
Yep.
So this one is we're gonna do for the domino.
Yeah,
And
so
here,
that's the beans with the cheese.
the cheese, and here in the beans.
Mhm.
Okay, and then we have this one is for the ham and cheese.
So yeah, so we were talking about the most popular fillings. You would say, and you talked about
the perico.
Perico. Number 2, what would that be?
Oh, the reina pepiada.
Okay,
That
so
is the number 1.
that would be number. But
That's the most famous arepa all around the world.
Yes.
The reina pepiada.
And what does that translate to? Reina means
The king,
the queen.
The queen.
Yes.
I think many people know. It's something we feel so proud.
Yeah,
Venez-
Venezuelans, we definitely
Yes.
a little vain, you can say.
Oh yeah. So Venezuela have the record of Miss Universe,
Yes, we're known for beauty queens,
beauty queens.
oil, and challenge government.
Yes. So this gentleman created the reina pepiada for a famous Miss Universe,
Yep.
and the mean is chicken, like
Oh.
you know,
Like shredded chicken, like
exactly
a chicken breast,
with avocado and mayonnaise.
a little mayonnaise.
Yes. And
yes.
believe me or not, it's so delicious.
It's like a chicken salad. It's
exactly.
a chicken salad. And I mean, that's also such a good protein-filled little snack. Like you have that for lunch. You're good until dinner.
Yes. The other one you can put.
You're leaving my favorite one out.
I know.
I keep prompting you.
Yes. The ham and cheese.
Yes.
Okay. As you can see, Natalie loves that.
It's my favorite too.
It's your favorite.
Why you guys like that most?
I love cheese. I have not made a cheese I don't like. The more cheese, the better. Cheese. And it melts. I love the meltiness. Once the arepas come out of the oven and they're rested a little bit, you will see they're this hot little pocket. There's a lot of heat in there. So you just put the cheese in there. They're nice and melty.
Yes.
Oh, it's just delicious. I like feeling my arepa. Okay, when you don't need a sharp knife, just a dull knife, and just slowly open it.
Yeah, remember.
You don't want to open it all the way. You want to make sure that the bottom is nice and is still not open, so it holds all your filling.
Oh,
and you want a lot of filling in there. So you have this little bed, Mom. What do you call this little bed of?
We call the masa, the dough.
It's good to just put cheese on it and eat it.
Yes, you would have your plate.
Then not much. Okay.
Yes, and you can put it a little there, and then you would do a little butter. Okay, I'm gonna start mine.
But
just a little bit of butter.
No
okay.
butter?
Yes, put in there, and you make one, and I will take your place.
The knife is so hot.
Ooh,
from
take
opening
a look.
the arepa.
They can see.
And I'm going to do a little bit of cheese. I like putting the cheese first.
Okay.
Because it melts it.
All right.
And then I can stuff it with lots of cheese.
Don't eat it because you will have touching after.
Okay, and a little bit of ham, a lot of ham.
Okay.
And you have your nice little pocket there.
Okay, we need this. Let's do this because we want to start putting the arepas right here.
Very good.
So we will continue making all the arepas.
Yes, the crew. I think the crew is hungry. Do you think the crew is hungry? Yes, you're going to.
You just want to do this one, and we had a spoon.
So I think the crew's getting hungry, Mom. So I'm gonna make. Which one should I do next?
You can continue making some other like that. Great. I'm gonna open here.
So, Mom.
Yes.
What? You mean you're very active in your community?
Yes.
Here in Victoria.
Well, I try.
What do you think is the biggest difference between the country, like immigrating now or immigrating when we did 20 years ago?
Well, I would say now it's easier for most people because Victoria have now more people from different cultures. We have more Mexican. We do have more Colombian, more people from Nicaragua, people from different places.
So generally, more people, a bigger community.
Yes.
Is it more connected now than before?
Totally.
How much of that do you think technology has a little bit to do with that?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
One special thing I can say, Victoria is very generous with the weather.
Okay,
we don't have snow here like Ontario, so exception this year, it was we had a lot of snow. But people from South America, when they immigrated, they want to be more friendly with the weather. We don't really like the cold. We're coming from very hot places, okay? And in Venezuela, we only have one area in Venezuela where we have snow, and the rest is in Caracas, where I'm born. The minimum is 22.
So, I mean, tropical. Yeah,
tropical. So
tropical
we don't
country.
have the 10 degrees or minus 5 degrees. So I think
no, we definitely
no. So
I would wear sweaters in December and it was 25 degrees. I don't know what the heck I was doing.
I think people now that we have a new immigration because thank God Victoria is very welcoming to new immigrants. And I can say the new year, we open the road for people feel
we pay the way.
We pay that. So
we pave the way.
Yeah, most people now they feel more confident when they arrive here. We do have a chat, a Venezuelan chat, where we say, welcome to, for example, welcome to Natalie. She just arrived 2 days from Venezuela. And everybody starts, so you can buy this here, you can go this, you can, I need to know.
So it's a lot more a connected community.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Where 20 years ago, it was, you had to bump into people. You had to know somebody or be introduced to the right group of people in order to kind of build your community,
yes.
right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So now we pay attention to who's coming here. So, and normally they're coming to the University of Victoria. They're coming to the school, and
yes, a lot of
then they bring more families. So I can say we had around 100 Venezuelan people right now in Victoria.
Wow.
And we are together. So when we get together, do you know what we eat? Arepas.
Yes. So,
ladies and gentlemen, these one are the arepas.
Nice work, Mom.
Some people. Thank you to all of you. Please, thank you for this. This is arepas. Thank you for being my host today.
Oh, thank you for being such a great chef and guiding us through this bit.
I'm glad you still like my food.
Well, it is delicious. It is the best.
All right.
So, Mom, how long ago did you move to Canada?
I moved in 2002.
2002.
Yes. Yeah. So that means
it's 20 years ago.
20 years ago. Oh my God, time flies.
Yes.
Incredible.
Yeah. What made you decide Canada? Why Canada out of all places? Like,
you know what? That is a good question. When I was a child, always was dreaming to live in a place we had a four season. I love fashion, and I was thinking just the idea to wear different clothing.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I had a big picture in my living room, and it was the autumn, the fall season. And I really like it. I really like see all the trees naked.
Yeah.
And then dress again.
And the change of the colors of the trees.
Color.
Like, live in Venezuela, obviously being a Caribbean country.
Yes.
We have one season, really.
Yes.
All year round. The sun sets and rises at the same time every day.
Yeah, we don't have that change. The trees, they never naked. Okay. Yep. And so I'm dreaming to moved to some place. I always have the dream to move to some place, and I didn't see the moment for that situation change. You know, when you have that tiny thing inside you, you say, I belong here, but I can go to some place and make that place home.
Like did you want is it because you wanted something better, or you wanted something different, or just general sense of adventure?
Well, in general, when I was around 11 years old, I moved to Spain. My mom went to study in Spain. I was living in Madrid for a year and a half, and I really love Spain. Yes. I say, like, I can stay here. But we went back to Venezuela and stayed there, and then I moved to Canada actually because for love. So
many good things and bad things when you make that decision. I think a lot of immigration is led by the heart.
Yes. And the first time I went to Calgary, and I have the experience in the Calgary Stampede.
Yes.
A lot of cowboys.
Yes. It's like Yellowstone.
Oh my God. I need to watch that. You always say that. Yeah. Then Calgary was very nice, but the weather actually didn't go with me.
Yes.
Then I saw a video about Victoria. And the first scene, do you know the harbor where the First Nation, they do normally in summer, they sell all the...
Oh, yes, in the inner harbor.
In the inner harbor.
This is 20 years ago when the vendors were down below, right by the water.
And the word Victoria was always there with different plants, different flowers.
So basically the photo that we have in every postcard, you saw that photo and you're like...
say, I want to live in that island. And take a look, and here.
Yes. I remember when we moved here.
Yes.
The lights of the Parliament still get me.
Yes. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I have lived here, moved away, and every time I come back, it still gets me. It's
So that's the reason. Victoria is friendly. The weather is amazing, and you.
It's quite mild.
Yeah, and you remember when you guys came here and you were studying Camosun College, and that was the idea.
Yeah, that was quite the experience to come. I was 19 when we moved, and my younger brother was 13, and my younger sister she would have been about 10.
10.
Yeah. But I had a little bit of English.
Yes.
More than mom.
Why? Because you like to sing.
Well, I love to sing. Not that I can. I will not torture you with my singing.
Yes,
but I did love, and this is back in the days of CD players when they had the booklets, and I would love to translate the songs, and that's how I taught myself a lot of English. So it was Bon Jovi lyrics that taught me a lot of English. You know all the songs.
Yes, and by the way, I had talking about the scene. I remember the scene when I went to Camosun College for English as second language, and then I had a tutor. Her name is Catherine. She actually was a tutor for my younger daughter in San Margaret School, and I remember she was saying to me, "You don't worry, Griselda. One day you will understand the words of the English, because for me it was one sentence."
Yes.
You know, and I say,
you would get worked up.
Yes. I feel like, oh my God, what they say. For me, it was only one sentence. I couldn't divide the every word. So after 2 years being tutor and being in Camosun College, she gave me a CD.
Yes.
And I remember I put the CD in my car, and I started listening a song, and I started crying. The reason I cried because since I was in Venezuela, moved to Canada, the song say, when you're down in trouble and you need a little friend. Yes. That was the moment when I understood every word in English. So I call my tutor and I say, I now can speak English because I start understanding the lyrics. And so I said, like, oh my God, that's what this person is saying. Yeah. You got a friend.
Yeah.
So that's my story. How
I don't think I actually ever knew that story. That's really cute.
Yeah. And another one was when my daughter Carmen, I say to her, you have to move from ESL to regular courses.
So Carmen, she would have come here. She was placed in an ESL class as a way to transition.
And I remember one time I saw her playing with the Canadian students, and I say, wow, sweetheart, good. You have friends. And she say, yes, mom, in Spanish. And I say, so can you speak English? And she say, yes, mom, but I don't want to speak English. And
why did she say that?
And I say, why not? They say, because I don't want to forget Spanish, and this is the only way I can communicate with you.
Oh.
So, and it's so...
Yeah.
Well,
I'm surprised you didn't cry over your arepas.
I say to my daughter, no, because now you are going to teach me. Yes. And my children, they were my best teachers. Still.
You're going to make me cry.
Oh, that's okay.
So we need cameras and a crew for you to say that?
No,
I'm kidding. You always say that.
No, it's okay.
So
it's okay.
The language was, you would say, was
the
top 3 challenge of coming here.
Yeah.
And it was that 3-year mark for you?
Yes, because I was speaking in Spanish at home.
Yes.
And we started speaking Spanglish.
Yes. And there's definitely that moment where the household becomes a little Spanglish size.
Yes, and they start having more friends coming over, just English.
Yeah. And
English, and I say, well, I need to, as a mom, I need to be there because I need to listen in what they were talking.
So you had to make sure you were keeping tabs on us.
Of course, keeping your eyes. Yes. As moms, Latin American moms, we like to have.
What was it like being a Latin American mom? What would you say is a Latin American mom? Was this stereotypes and all?
Our children, they're always at home. They're always coming from.
And what is it being a mom?
Controlling. No. the best friend. We
Yeah.
are very good friends.
Yeah, so we're very close.
We're very close. Yeah. We
South
do
American
almost-
motherhood is very up on your business.
Yes. Yeah.
All
We
the
do
time.
everything together. Really, we actually being in the life of our children every day. So we going to school with them. We take them to school. We like to go to every event and
Yeah.
celebrate because they are our babies. She's still my baby.
So there's a lot of socializing back home around
Yeah.
the children.
Yes, totally.
What
Yeah.
was it like then moving to Canada and being a mom of 3? I mean, you had 3 children. 4. So yeah, 19 to 10. What was it like coming to a new country? And
Totally. They're affecting me a little. The situation to the culture here. The children. They are more. Let's say like a more freedom. They are more independent.
Yeah,
More independent.
Yeah.
And in South America, in my time, no. So children, we take our children to school. We walk with them and we pick them up. Or otherwise, you had a transportation. In this case, they have some lady who come and drop it off and pick it up.
So like a little daycare.
Yes,
sort of
yeah.
situation?
Parents sometimes we're going to school just to walk around the school and see what our children they're doing.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I remember that just kind of randomly, just walking down the hall, and I was like, "What did I do? Like I must have been in trouble."
Yeah,
But
and pretty much, you know.
So was it hard to? Did you feel like, oh my God, I have to now change my parenting style, or was it like too bad?
Yes,
It was
Yes.
too bad. Yeah.
it was bad for me.
There was no chance. You continued.
Well, once it was shocked, you remember when I say to you, you need to wear a uniform. And you say, no, Mom, I don't need to wear a uniform to go to school. And I say, no, you're not going to go with that short skirt on shorts. You're going to go with what you remember.
Yes.
I didn't say, because back there, every child, even if it's in a public school, they wear uniform.
Yeah. So it's a little more structure.
Yes.
So it was hard for you to lose that structure.
Oh yeah, totally. And I was feeling like, oh my God, my little babies, you know, and they are going independent, and you know, I
Do you
want.
feel like you had no control?
Yeah, because I want to be the person who say to them everything, you know, like this is wrong, this is bad, so this is good, you know. It was an open world for them outside, and I was afraid to something wrong.
Like afraid that we would pick up something
Yes.
that wasn't aligned with your
Yeah.
values.
Yeah,
Yes.
you remember, like I say, I don't care if I'm in Canada. Inside the house, this is Venezuelan territory.
I
rules.
remember. Fine, it's okay.
Yeah.
But no, this was amazing to be able to share this with you.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like we could keep doing this for hours.
All the
but-
arepas, there no more arepas.
12 arepas gone in no time. So
No time.
thank you. So Mom, once the dinner's ready, it's time to eat. What do we say? Buen provecho.
Buen provecho.
Bon appetit. Enjoy. Thank you. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
Gracias. Te amo.
Yo te amo más.
Thank you.